Chris Candler. I am the managing partner, owner of Halpatter Brewing. Sitting here just kind of relaying some stories, some things that have happened here. Here at Halpatter Brewing, we've got an old building, and yeah, we've had some experiences here. So I wanted to just relay. I wanted to tell a story that was so much fun. Unfortunately, Keith, our assistant brewer, he can't be here tonight. He's a police officer, and he's on duty tonight, so he can't be here tonight. But I'm very familiar with his story, and it kind of goes like this. If you don't know, brewing operations happen in the morning. You know, bars and restaurants and breweries. Everybody kind of thinks, oh, it's an evening thing. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna have drinks. I'm gonna have beers. But the actual brewing operation, that happens really, really early in the morning. And Keith was here very, very early in the morning. He was our assistant brewer. He was firing up the hot liquor tank. He was getting ready for a brew. And he came up into our kitchen, which is on the second floor of our building. And as we allow our employees do, they can come in and they can get a little breakfast or, you know, whatever they need to do, cook an egg on the flat top, whatever. And he came in, and as he was walking back into the kitchen, he heard footsteps following him into the kitchen. And he thought that our head brewer at the time had come in and, you know, was also there in the building. And so he stepped back out of the kitchen and looked back down the hallway, and there was nobody behind him. So he said, oh, okay, well, I'm just hearing things or whatever. Again, he's a police detective, and he's just like, yeah, I'm just hearing things. So he goes back into the kitchen, and he hears the footsteps again, and this time they're receding away. You kind of have to know the lay of the land at the brewery, but they were going back away from the hallway. And he says, okay, this time I know I hear footsteps, and they're leaving the kitchen instead. So they were here in the kitchen.
Oh, wow.
And so he went back out into the hallway, left the kitchen, right down there. And as he came out into the hallway, the footsteps had turned the corner and were heading down the hallway into the event space, which is where we're sitting right now. And so he followed them down in here because he thought Johnny was, again, our head brewer. He thought he was playing a trick or playing a joke. But when he got into the event space, he was standing probably right over there somewhere, and there was nobody in here. And at that time, the event space, your viewers can't see it, but there was no table set up. It was probably empty, and no chairs or tables. And there was obviously nobody in here. So he pulled out his phone, and he started taking a video, and just stood here very quietly, didn't say anything. And as he was standing over here, he heard the footsteps leave
Oh my!
the room
Oh, wow.
and go
That's
out
crazy.
and go out the other door.
Yeah.
And just walked away.
Dang.
And again, the thing that kind of kills me is I really wish we had been able to get Keith here, because I think that he probably still has the video of the sound, of the footsteps.
Right.
And again, this was 7:30 in the morning. 7:30 in the morning. Nobody's here. I mean, this is a
Oh my!
yeah. Nobody's here that early.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Dang.
A set of footsteps. One of the probably the best stories that we've had of the
Wow.
the people, of the folks that we've got that live with us, I guess you would say.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, neat
So-
story.
Yeah.
You got experiences yourself, but you have the experience with that door shutting on that lady.
So one of the other ones that I've heard is our manager, social media manager. At one point, we have an office where there's a door. Again, building was built in 1940. The door's latched here. There's no built in 2000, and the doors are kind of squirrely. They don't really shut real well.
Right.
I showed you.
Yes.
Door latches.
Everything's made better back then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it shuts, and when it shuts, you have to turn the knob to open it back up. And Holly, our social media front of the house manager, I guess you would say at that time, she was sitting at her computer. Her desk used to be right next to that door. And she was here early. Nobody else was in the building. And the door was shut because there was another office on the other side at that time. So we kept that door shut. There was no reason to go in between it. You kind of left it. It was a wall. And she was sitting there in the morning, and the door just popped open and swung completely open.
Oh, wow.
With her sitting.
I would have got up and jumped back.
Well, and that's the funny thing about all of the stories that we've had here, and stories that I've had, or experiences that I've had elsewhere downtown. Holly sat there.
Wow.
There has never been like a malevolent feeling about it. You're just like, oh, okay, somebody opened the door.
That's the room that something touched me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And you just feel okay about it. You're just like,
I'm kind of like that too. I mean, it might spook me at first, some certain things, but I won't really run away, and I'll run away from bugs, spiders.
Yeah.
But I won't run away from something like that.
That's the interesting thing is, everybody's like, oh, I would be so scared. And absolutely every one of the experiences that we've had in this building, nobody, our kitchen guy Josh had a cup literally fly off of the counter.
Wow.
But he sat right there and never didn't freak out and run out of the building. But it just kind of is. They're here. It's just like somebody else would have opened the door, and Holly was just like, okay, hey,
Yeah.
You didn't jump up and freak out and leave. You just, they're just here. So it's been interesting how there's always been a calming presence, except for which one of you said that the ladies' restroom is creepy? Oh,
she did, but
Amber.
that window's a little creepy in there.
I haven't been in there yet.
That window is very creepy.
No, the ladies' restroom, we have supposedly a presence that's in there
Something happened in there,
that is not quite so friendly.
Okay.
And ladies oftentimes go in there and they're like, yeah, I don't like this room.
It was definitely weird with that big
room.
window.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go in there now. I'm Gary. I'm gonna bring my camera in there when I use the restroom.
So according to the stories that we've heard, there's apparently a young man that hangs out in there. So,
the perv.
Yeah, the perv.
Yeah, the guy
yes,
the perv.
there's the perv.
Wow.
He apparently hangs out in the ladies' restroom, and what's weird is the pricklies, the prickly hairs.
Yes.
Yeah.
I already went in there and I didn't feel it.
Okay.
But as soon as I walked in, that big window was kind of, I don't know, just the feel like something was there, but nothing touched me in there.
Yeah.
Got me over here, right between the boobs.
Yeah.
So maybe he was following
Favorite
us.
word, sorry. You might want to edit that out.
Maybe he was. Maybe he was. I'm leaving that in there.
No. And what's funny?
I think it's funny.
Well, and what's funny is the lady that is supposedly attached to those the railings in there is again very, very benign. She's just here. And we feel like that's who was following Keith around that night. It was just somebody that was following her that morning. Sorry, it was probably her.
Yeah.
I think she's probably our most present.
Okay.
Is the female.
Okay.
Because we apparently have a male, or one female and two males.
Okay.
From what we've heard.
Right.
So yeah.
I feel like there might be more here.
I feel
I did definitely from the basement and everything. I feel like there's more than 3.
They're watching.
I can already feel like there's more than 3. I don't want to say because I want to investigate and see what we get.
Sure. That's what we have heard from a one night kind of. But yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's more than 3.
Well, and like I said, like Amber said just a few minutes ago off camera, I think downtown Lake City is just kind of a hotbed.
Yes, the whole town.
There's just a lot of
now,
activity.
are you the one that told us this was a fort or something before?
Yeah, this was Fort Lancaster.
Okay, before any buildings were here.
Yeah, so City Hall, I'm pointing, I know they're not going to be able to see it, but Fort Lancaster is the big 3-story building right over there. Or, I'm sorry, that's City Hall is right over there.
And that's the building that's got wrapped up with rope.
Right, so that's the City Hall. Everything from there back, this whole kind of 4 city blocks was Fort Lancaster back during the Civil War. Which was a Civil War hospital.
Wow.
So when we had the Battle of the Lusty out in Baker County, which is 20 miles from here, this was where they brought the wounded soldiers after the Battle of the Lusty.
Okay, gotcha.
So there could be lots of spirits here. That's. I know there's more. I already know there's more than 3.
And then we read the story about the chief being named after the chief.
So did you guys come up with that?
So Halpatter Halpatter Brewing, Halpatter means alligator. And Halpatter Tustanugi means warrior chief alligator. And he was the Seminole Indian warrior chief that settled Lake City prior to it being called Lake City. So we named our brewery in homage of the history of our community.
That's good, yeah.
Very few people know that Lake City was actually known as the town of Alligator. So it was Alligator Village, Halpatter.
Yes.
It was Alligator Village, and then when white settlers arrived, it was Alligator Town. And if you look at old maps, early 1900s maps, there's a little point in the top, north of Gainesville, west of Jacksonville, east of Tallahassee, and it says Alligator.
I think I've seen that.
It doesn't.
It sounds so familiar.
It doesn't say Lake City. This was Alligator, Florida.
Wow.
And then in the late 1800s, the mayor's wife said, "I will not hang my white lace curtains in a town called Alligator." And she petitioned the Florida legislature to rename it Lake City.
Oh my God.
So that's where Lake City kind of came from. So very historical town. I mean, lots of steeped in history.
Wow.
Wow, that is crazy.
That is.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for sharing all that.
Absolutely. We really, really appreciate you guys being out here. And to all your viewers, if you want to come out and hang out, come and see if you can meet some of our guys that are hanging out here. Obviously, if you mention that you've been here that you've seen us or heard about us on this cast here, we'll get you 10% off. If you guys come in here, we'll take care of you.
All right, guys. So I am in the bar room now. We are going to do the bar room. We're going to do the room with the ping pong table, and that was the room that Ted Bundy files were found in, and we are going to do the very last room that Patty got a lot of stuff in. So I'm going to turn you guys around. I already have the tripwire out. One of the lights is flickering, so we won't pay attention to that right now. It was purple, but maybe it could be spirit. So let's turn around. Okay, so the one down on the left-hand side, it was purple when I set it up. And now it's like a greenish. Oh, there's red. Now red and orange are the strongest spirit. So, it could be the strongest spirit. I'm gonna try and figure out how to turn the lights above us off. I don't know exactly how to do that. Oh, that turns, oh, okay. There we go. That's much better. I don't know how to turn the lights off over at the bar. I've tried to figure that out. Now I have the bear, the spirit bear is on the right hand side, on the bar stool. We have the tripwire up there. And I have Patty's REM pod up there. Now, this is Patty's speaker box. I was going to use it with my other spirit box because I didn't know where the one spirit box was. Let me see what else I can pull out. I do have, I need to go grab a clothespin for this trip, or this, because that would look pretty cool. Be right back. All right, guys. Watch that tripwire. And look at this. If I can just find a spot to put it where it ain't gonna fall over. Shit, fire. There we go. I'm gonna leave it like that, guys. Pay attention to the green lights, watch the tripwire, and I am going to turn on the spirit talker. We'll let the spirit talker go for a few minutes. Oh, Patty's coming up the steps, I think. Hopefully this is loud. I have the spirit talker on. Spirits can go to those lights, the green lights. They can grab one, they can take off with it. They can manipulate them by moving around with them. Just like when they touch the tripwire, you know, they're over there touching them, and they like to play with the lights sometimes. So any spirits in here could go over and change the tripwire. I knew it, I knew it. Guys, this place has really got a lot of activity in it. Purpose. I have requested something, and with the lights to go off on demand, and it has went off, which is so crazy. Almost, I think every single room that I went in, the tripwire has been manipulated by spirits. And I know there's more than 3 spirits here. They thought maybe there was 3 spirits here. I know there's definitely more than 3 spirits here. I feel like one spirit in particular is following me around everywhere I go.
I'll prove I'm here.
Okay, I'll prove I'm here. Did you hear that on the spirit talker? Prove that you are here. That would be amazing. Show yourself. Make a noise. Knock something over. I mean, do something. Prove to us you're here. If you touch me on my right shoulder. Prove to us you're here. Oh, I thought I'd just seen an orb with my own physical eyes, but it was up high. It was up high back there. Come on, manipulate those lights. Show us you can touch them. Grab one and take off with it. Move it all over the place.
I work the mines.
You work the mines? The mines of people? Or underground mines? Can you tell us what year you were from? Try and light up that bear The spirit bear to the right. You're doing a good job with the tripwire. Oh, I think these lights are getting dim. I have 2 sets of good lights. One you plug in and one has batteries. We just killed these batteries. Oh wow, thank you so much for lighting up those lights. You said you were going to show yourself. What did you say? Said something like that. I worked the mines. I'll prove. Destruction. Okay. Was this place was completely remodeled? Was you here when they did the destruction on this place to totally remodel it? Are you a spirit of this building, or are you a spirit of the property, the grounds?
Good spirits here.
Oh, okay, that's good. Good spirits here. Do you want to move into another room? We can work our way down the hallway. Or we can work our way in the room that we're staying in and see what we capture in there. I think that's what we'll do. Oh, spirit. Spirit, show yourself. Thank you for lighting those lights up. That is amazing. I think we'll go into the room that we're going to be sleeping in, guys, and we will do a little bit of spirit box in there. All right, I'm going to move you over. All right, everyone, so I am over here in the room that we are sleeping in. I have you all set up out there in front of me. The REM pod, the tripwire, the bear. I was going to turn the lights up above down. I don't remember how she turned it. The lady turned them on. So, I'm not going to be able to do that. But I have the black light up there against the wall.
Duh.
There. How's that? That looks pretty cool. I still have the spirit talker going. It has said, death is not the end. Follow your dreams. Joy, freezing, Anna. Oh, it said Anna. Bones, Ryan, and the. Like the, not duh, the. Guys, I have my spirit doll. I'm going to put her out here too.
Where are my ashes?
Oh, I don't know. Who are we talking to? Is it somebody that I know? Okay. So. What is your name?
Smith.
Oh, Smith. Guys, that's crazy. That's my last name. Pappy Smith was buried. Oh my gosh. What is your first name? Is this Kathy? If it's Kathy, guys, it's Tyler's mom. And we put her ashes in Pappy's coffin in his arms. What is the first name of the Smith person? That's crazy. It could be spirit from here.
Guest.
Guest. Oh, a guest that stayed here, or a guest that was in the building? See, that could be a guest from the hotel. The hotel's so close that maybe, who knows? This is crazy. Okay, so somebody got cremated here and they want to know where their ashes are. But their name is Smith, so that's probably a last name. Give us the first name. Pretty cool, guys. I am going to turn on the spirit box in this room. So I'm going to turn on, while we're waiting on the answer, I'm going to go ahead and turn on, okay, the spirit box. And we will leave the spirit talker on, but I'm curious to know.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't. Oh, a guest. I asked about the hotel and stuff, so no. They didn't stay at the hotel. It says guest. Maybe they were guests of this building. Maybe they were on the property. Tell us where you were. Were you on the property? It's pretty crazy. I'm going to turn the spirit box on. I'm not going to turn it real loud. Hopefully this is not too low. It might be. Yeah, we'll turn it up a little bit louder.
Pandemonium.
Pandemonium. Here we go. Hello. How many spirits are in this room with us?
Alice.
Alice. Is Alice in this room with us? What was the name of the sheriff that was here?
Cover.
Can you light up them tripwires? Not a lot's coming through.
You are imaginative.
Imaginative? All right, I'm gonna turn the spirit box off. Thank you for coming through. Wow, guys. I sound like we got some radio interference. It didn't sound like a whole lot, but it did sound like some stuff came through. Drain, it drained. Oh. Yeah, I think the spirits are draining our batteries, and I think that I don't know what's going on with the spirit box. Usually a lot more comes through. I feel like we got more interference than we did anything in this room anyways. I'm going to film in a few other rooms, and maybe we'll try the others, my spirit box.
Raymond.
Raymond. I'm writing down all the names that we get. So that way, you know, maybe, because I know they held back some information from our stories because they want to see what we get, and that's the way we like it. We like it when they hold back, because if we capture something and it's what they were holding back, you know, it's just confirmation. Can you light up my tripwire again? It was going crazy over in the bar. You know, guys, the tables in the bar, the legs and stuff were made from the fire escape of the old hotel. From the old fire escape from way back in the day. The tables were made from that. Major. Oh, I feel like something's on me again. I feel like something is on, it's on my right shoulder. It feels like, I don't know, it feels like somebody's just trying to, oh, look at that light going blue. Guys, the battery died as I was telling you that it felt like something was touching my shoulder again on the right side. And it feels like, it actually feels like something's crawling up my back, on my not my back part, but the back side of my shoulder. Or something's just, you know how you barely try to touch someone to make them feel tingly or whatever? That's what it feels like. It's crazy. Look at those lights. Now, Spirit Talker just said 4 lights. I think it said 4 lights. But those lights are going insane. Yeah, major 4 lights. But I think they're all crazy. I might, wow, I just can't believe it. There's so much spirit activity in here. For them to change them lights like that. Gregory? Gregory. Okay. That's crazy. But for them to change the lights like that, there's got to be a lot of strong spirits in here. Now I am going to take you guys over to, there's 2 more rooms up here that I want to film in, and I'm going to probably make them one video. I wanted to make this room and the bar room one video, but depending on how much footage I had. That is crazy how those lights are going off and on. I think I'm going to change. Manifest. I am manifesting the spirits of this hotel to show yourself. Show yourself in my camera. That would be awesome. I'm going to change the battery in that tripwire. I think I need a screwdriver. Can you light up the REM pod? I think I'll put my REM pod up there and take the tripwire down. I think I need a screwdriver.
You have nightmares.
Yeah, I do too. I had one last night. Isn't that crazy? I was nervous about this place. I figure if I could try change it right here while it's still up here, we can see what happens. You guys can see it right on camera. Oh, it's AAA, okay, or AA. I need 3 of them. I was thinking it was 9 volt. You scared me.
Sorry, who are you talking to?
Talking to the camera.
Oh!
I'm talking to the camera and the fans. Who are you talking to?
Oh no.
You think I was talking to myself?
I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I was.
Who am I
How
talking
tired I
to?
am. I forgot you're filming. And I'm thinking she's talking to herself in there.
Who am I talking to? Well, who was you talking to?
I was talking to myself too. Now look at you, got it all set up in here. This is nice.
I'm changing the batteries on my tripwire because
I might come in here and just I'm in this room.
it went all red. Okay. All right, let's see what happens with these new batteries, guys. Oh, nice and purple. Maybe it did need new batteries. But I'm telling you what, Spirits were going crazy on this thing. I believe it was spirits. Now since I came in this room, I believe maybe the batteries finally did their dying. Because look, it's all purple, right? I mean, sometimes you think that we just changed the batteries on our last investigation. Sometimes you think that you should change them every time you do an investigation, but that can get really expensive to change the batteries every single time you do an investigation. We will put, okay, so here we go. We're going to hang it just like it was.
Trap.
The trap. All right. Spirits go manipulate those lights. You can do it. Light them up. Light them up, light them up. Light them up. There you go. I know that looked pretty cool, but I'm thinking you could see this thing better. Let's see. How about that? Oh, it looked better from back here, didn't it? That's okay. Show us what you got, spirits. Fresh batteries. Brand new fresh batteries.
I did not believe in this.
You did not believe in this. One of the owners did not believe in this until he bought, they bought this building. He said that he never thought he would have been talking to two people that were ghost hunting. He just, didn't believe in it that much. Very skeptical until they got this building. So now we want those tripwires to go off. Show us what you got. When I first walked in this room earlier today, I felt something back here in this room. So I know spirits are in and out of this room. This is the room we were sitting in when we heard footsteps to the left. And I walked over, nothing was there. The REM pod is trying to go off up there. I want to do a little bit of gadgets over on the steps to find out the sheriff's name. Oh, there we go. Thank you so much. I knew you were still in here with me.
You are generous.
I could feel your presence in here with me. You have anything that you want to say to me? If you say it, sometimes I can hear what spirits say. Can you whisper in my ear? Don't freak me out.
We fight the darkness.
We fight the darkness? Okay. Well, we've left most of the lights on. Are we safe to spend the night here by ourselves? There it goes. Look at that. Is that confirmation that we're safe to stay here? So the new batteries hasn't stopped it. You know, spirits are still manipulating the lights. That's great. They're trying to get to that REM pod. Can you light up my spirit doll or my spirit bear? The doll usually goes off all the time, guys. I don't know what's going on. Listen to that REM pod go. Thank you.
Fuck.
Holy crap. Why did you say that word? Are you mad about something? Listen to that REM pod. Maybe they're saying it because the REM pod's just beeping and it won't stop. Oh my gosh, it said fuck. Ooh. Those lit up because of me, guys. Take this light away. Wow. Patty's K2 meter is still going crazy. Mine didn't go off very much and I put brand new batteries in it.
One man here.
One man here? Is that what that said? One man here. Ew. There shouldn't be no human man here because nobody's in the building but us. Alright guys, well let me know what you thought of this video clips of the bar and in this room here. This is where we're gonna sleep. I'll turn around and show you guys around real quick. We just have stuff everywhere, so it's a mess in this room. We were gonna sleep in the little room and I'm so glad we came into this room because there's so much more room. We were able to spread out and put all of our stuff on the table so it's easy to grab what you want and go to the room from room to room. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video clip. I want to make another video at the other end of the hallway. There's 2 more rooms to go in. We have the bathroom now. Now the one girl said that something creeps her out in the bathroom. So I'll take you in the bathroom too. We'll go in there and we'll maybe do a little bit of something. And but we're gonna go down to these last 2 rooms upstairs. I still want to go down and do the basement steps and maybe do another walk through the basement. I never did that bar room except for the static. I did a lot of static and I'm actually doing static back in that room back there now. So I did a lot of static and what I was thinking was I'm just going to post it the way it is, uncut. You guys watch it, you guys see if you've seen anything. It might be boring.
Distract.
Might not have seen nothing, I don't know. But it'll be hours to go through it, so it's better for me to post it uncut, and that I'll probably post that at the very end of all these videos. So I hope you enjoyed this clip. I'll see you on the next one, and the last 2 rooms on the top floor. All right, bye guys. All right guys, so this is like the ballroom. I love that. That is made out of rebar. It's beautiful. I would love to have that in my foyer. It's beautiful. Anyways, this is the room we're sleeping in. This is the first room that I felt something in. I got all my stuff spread out. Look, I got all the tables. It's so easy to have everything spread out. You're not digging through, you know, bags and suitcases and stuff like that to find your batteries, your chargers, your everything. So this has been really nice. And then Patty's got hers. Hers is a little bit neater over there. I just have everything spread out that away. I know I bring more than I always need, but you know, you never know how many batteries you're gonna have to charge. There's our beds. We got cots. And yeah. So this is it. I'm taking you guys into another room in just a moment.
Try to back. You can't break me.